anniversary.
And of course,
The very best way to end a lovely day is to cozy on up for Jammies with JaNay.
okay, that's it. Hi. Welcome to another Jammies with JaNay. I'm JaNay, and I'm so happy you came back to share another story start with me, JaNay. Let's get started with our check-ins. How was your day today? Oh, well, I hope you said that it was a good day. I hope you said that it was a great day. I hope you said that it was an excellent, fantastic day. And it's okay if it wasn't. That's all right. Make tomorrow an even greater, more fantastic, more excellent day. My day was wonderful. Now, turn to your adult. Ask your adult, how was their day today? Go ahead. Turn to your adult and say, how was your day today? Go ahead. Great. I hope that they said that they had a great day as well. And if they didn't, remind them that's okay. We can make tomorrow an even better. Now for our check-ins. Do you have your jammies on? Excellent. I do. Check. Do you have your favorite stuffed animal or snuggly? Boop. I do. Check. Do you have your adult that you want to share your story with? It could be your grandpa, your grandma, your dad, your mom, whatever special adult you want to share this jammies with tonight. Not your adult? Check. Great. Last but certainly not least, do you have your story? Here it is. I've got mine. You got yours? Good. Make sure you pull it out. You got it there? Perfect. Check. We've got our story. Tonight, we are reading In a Blue Room. In a Blue Room. This book is written by Jim Averbeck, and it's illustrated by Tricia Tusa. So, if Jim Averbeck wrote the book, what's that make him again? Yeah, you're so good. I know. You know this very well. The author, right? And so, Tricia Tusa, Tricia, the pictures. And what lovely pictures they are. Take a moment and look at them. What are some things you see on the cover here? We've got our main character here. We've got the title of the book, In a Blue Room. Ooh, we've got the curtains, and what is that shining through the window? Yeah, the moon. And we've got her bed and her favorite stuffed animal there. Lots of cool things on this cover. So, I want you to make a prediction. Make a guess about what you think this story is going to be. What do you think? Yeah, I'm thinking that this story is going to be about bedtime. The moon outside makes me think that. And that we get to see her bed here also makes me think that. I think that this is going to be a story about bedtime. Well, let's crack it open and see. Now, I've got to show you something really cool. You see the cover here, and sometimes the cover has this additional cover on it. But sometimes when you pull this cover off, you see the exact same illustration of the cover on the inside. But look at this. Sometimes when you take the cover off, you actually see a different cover. Look at this. Look at this picture here. This picture is now the cover, the actual cover of the book, which looks much different than the sleeve. Interesting. In a blue room. I'm so lucky that this actually shows that I got this book signed by the author. It's a special book. In a blue room. Here we see on the title page, there's our character. I wonder what she's doing. In a blue room. In a blue room, Alice bounces wide awake past bedtime. Ah, Alice. Now we know her name. There she is. Look at Alice there. I wonder if Alice is making a safe choice there. And I wonder, do you think Alice is ready for bedtime? Look at her here. Do you think she's all ready for bedtime? Snuggled in? Not quite. Not quite. In a blue room, Alice bounces wide awake past bedtime. Time for bed, Mama says. And I've brought flowers for your room. I can only sleep in a blue room, Alice says. Blue is my favorite, and those aren't blue. Ah, but smell, Mama says. Bouquet of beautiful flowers. Ah, but smell. Have you ever stopped and smelled the flowers? If you haven't, you gotta try it. Find some beautiful flowers either growing out in the garden. Sniff. I love to smell flowers. And here, Mama's got a bouquet of flowers and she says, ah, but smell. In a blue room, lilacs and lily whites give off a gentle scent. Alice twirls around, hops down, and breathes deep. Let's try that. Let's try taking a deep breath together. You ready? Go ahead on 3. 1, 2, 3. And let it out. I know sometimes when I'm feeling a little worried or stressed, I like to take a deep breath. Also, when I'm feeling ready for bed, wanting to calm my body down, I take some deep breaths too. Let's take another one. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Ugh, I love that. And in Alice's room, those flowers are probably making her room smell wonderful. It's a deep breath. Lilacs and lily whites. I have a question for you. So far, this book has told us about smelling, taking a deep breath and smelling. That is one of our 5 senses. Have you ever heard of our 5 senses? Yeah. Do you remember what the 5 senses are? Well, here we've got smell. That's one. What's another? Taste. Ah, we taste something with our tongues. What about when we're using our eyes? Sight or seeing. That's another. When we listen with our ears. Ah, hearing. You're right. That's another one of our senses. What's the last sense? I said that there were 5, but we've only counted 4. What's the last sense? Yes, touch. So, smell, taste, sight, hearing, and touch. Those are our five senses. This book is going to tell us even more. With that, I'm going to stop my reading. Snap! Parents, that means it's your turn, parents and adults. It's your turn to finish off the story. And listeners, as you're listening, I really want you to think about your five senses. Think about your five senses and how they show up in the story. Remember, parents and adults, I've got those prompts and some vocabulary words that you can use as you're reading interactive. And if you want to extend the story even more, tomorrow, try to think about having some conversations about the five senses and having your listeners smell and taste and hear and see and feel different things in your environment. That is it for tonight's Jammies with JaNay. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you'll finish it off and find out more about Alice and her blue room. I also hope you'll check out the website to learn about more resources and more tips to help you read interactively with your young listeners, and also to look at the calendar to see which books are coming up next so you can get them from your library or so that you can purchase them and grow your own in-home library. And with that, I say good night and happy reading.